Hello again. This is SCLC TV. I'm Maynard Eaton, your host, and of course, our president and CEO and our leader, Dr. Charles Steele Jr. Dr. Steele, today, May 2nd, and we're recording this, was the National Prayer Day. Some had problems with that. Dr. Steele, is prayer political? Some suggest that black folks should not be recognized in the National Prayer Day because it was started by George Washington, a slave owner.
Well, first of all, man, let me set the record straight on my behalf and what individualized me to deal with prayer. First of all, prayer does not discriminate. The Trinity does not discriminate. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. First of all, prayer belongs to no particular politics, no ethnicity of a person. Prayer belongs to the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And I like what you said, man, when we were talking not long ago. We were talking about something, and you mentioned prayer to you is like a staircase to heaven. Right. Am I correct? Prayer to me is the same way, but also prayer is an extension of heaven. Everything I pray for, not in a timely fashion, but eventually, when I pray for it, and I know that God is in attention of it, I know at some point in time, He's going to deliver. Prayer is so heavily structured that you can't limit it to no race or ethnicity or politics.
Behind your head, or past president of SCLC. SCLC stands for what? The Southern Christian Leadership Conference.
That's right.
Wasn't prayer part of all the administrations, you think?
It was a vision. Prayer and the Trinity is what enable the structure and the fundamental of civil rights, even to the point where Dr. King knew that he was going to die. The whole world heard it and still listening to it. Prophetically, he said, I don't have long to be with you. We're going to get to the promised land, but I might not be with you, but we will get a blessing, and that's prayer. I will get to the promised land, Maynard, in terms of seeing you, the struggle, the people out here in the street that's homeless, the 50% of folks unemployed. That's prayer. I might not see it, but I'm praying for the delivery of prayer every day. It's passable. It's transferable from generation to generation.
Why are there those blacks and whites who think because it was started by George Washington and enacted by another President, Truman, that this is racially controversial?
How many times you hear me say, I'm not Democrat, not Republican?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
You always say that.
I always say that.
Right.
I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm Baptist. So I can deal with all aspects and all spectrums of the human element. And it supersedes any politics or any opinionated version of any individual. Because I go to my Heavenly Father when I'm driving, when I'm doing this program.
You do pray. You do pray.
I pray all the time, every day, every hour. You know what's beautiful about prayer, man, is that you don't have to get on your knees. And I got some bad knees, but I get on them. But sometimes I stay there a while because I can't get up immediately. But what's so beautiful about it, even with my bad knees, I don't have to get on my knees to pray to God. I do it in this conference room. I do it when I tell you I'm going to the restroom. I stop off in my office. And you can do it while you're using the restroom. You can pray to God. And guess what? I prayed at the Blair House where all heads of states come. I prayed all over. And I learned one thing. I prayed at the White House. I learned one thing. It doesn't take a long prayer. That's the beauty of it.
There's power in prayer, is it not?
Yes, it is. And if you don't understand that, then I'm not critical of you. I'm not going to bash you. All I'm saying is that you're limited in terms of your Christianity if you confess to be a Christian. And I don't question nobody's relationship with God.
National Prayer Day today. Next week we're going to talk about having your footprints moved to the Center for Civil Rights here in Atlanta.
I am honored. I am honored to be a part of Miss Sonona Clayton in the International Walk of Fame of Civil Rights.
Next week we'll talk about that. Today is about prayer and the power of prayer that saved us all.
Saved all of us.
God bless you. This is SCLC TV. I'm Maynard Eaton.